Hello, new Stoics. This is Tim Huggins, and this is the start of my new series called Daily Stoic. And I'm hoping that this is a daily series. I am really uh, busy with work and life in general, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that this is a daily thing. Right now, I think I'm going to post it on the Academy. I may rename the Academy for the new Stoics project, but in the time being, the series will just go over Stoic writings and Stoic ideas, and we're just going to kind of take everything bit by bit and understand what it means to be a Stoic, a modern Stoic, or an Orthodox Stoic, and especially what it means to be a new Stoic, which is kind of a new concept I'm playing with, and it's kind of evolving as I go along. So it's not really a set thing. All I can tell you is I like to marriage the ideas of Orthodox Stoics and modern Stoics. And I don't know if I'll be successful, but I'm trying my best. So today we're going to go into the Enchiridion, and we're going to go over chapter 14, 15, and 16. They're not really chapters, they're parts. And if you haven't read the Enchiridion, it's not a hard read, and it's also available for free. I'll put it in the links. But this is a very important chapter to me, and I'll describe later after I'm done reading it. If you wish your children and your wife and your friends to live forever, you are foolish. For you wish things to be in your power which are not so, and what belongs to others to be your own. So likewise, if you wish your servant to be without fault, you are foolish. For you wish vice not to be vice, but something else. But if you wish not to be disappointed in your desires, that is in your powers. Exercise, therefore, what is in your power. A man's master is he who is able to confer or remove whatever that man seeks or shuns. Whoever then would be free, let him wish nothing. Let him decline nothing, which depends on others. Else he must necessarily be a slave. Remember that you must behave as at a banquet. Is anything brought round to you? Put your hand and take a moderate share. Does it pass by you? Do not stop it. Is it not yet come? Do not yearn desire towards it, but wait till it reaches you. So with regard to children, wife, office, riches, and you will some time or other be worthy to feast with the gods. And if you do not so much as take the things which are set before you, but are able even to forego them, then you will not only be worthy to feast with the gods, but rule with them also. For by thus doing, Diogenes and Heraclitus, and others like them, deservedly became divine, and were so recognized. When you see anyone weeping for grief, either that his son has gone abroad, or that he has suffered in his affairs, take care not to be overcome by the apparent evil, but discriminate, and also be ready to say, what hurts this man is not this occurrence itself, for another man might not be hurt by it, but the view he chooses to take of it. As far as conversation goes, however, do not disdain to accommodate yourself to him, and if need be, to groan with him. Take heed, however, not to groan inwardly too. So, the reason why I chose these sections or parts is recently I lost a close friend of mine to a fatal car accident. And I realized that I was upset about it. I was mourning his death. There's a part of us that does that naturally. We wish they were still alive. We think of all the good times. We think of some of the bad times, and we really wish that they were still around. But unfortunately, it's kind of a fool's hobby. We will never see them again. And there has to be a correct way of looking at how we mourn. And Epictetus was very wise to note that even though we have no control over our death or even our life in a lot of matters, we can control how we react to things. So when someone dies, even if we do become a perfect Stoic of sorts, it doesn't mean that we have to make fun of someone's mourning or get on somebody for not seeing the truth of the situation. And we should be willing to grieve with them, but we should also keep in mind that we have no control over their death, and it's a natural part of life. And that's a tough pill to swallow, especially for me. I didn't want my friend to die. I wish he didn't. But there's nothing I could do to really change the fact that he's dead. He's gone. And so all I can really do is just remember the good times and help his family, because that's what the virtuous thing would be to do. That's in my control. I can control that. I can make people happy or mourn with them, or I can help out when I'm needed, but I can't bring my friend back. And that's a really tough pill to swallow. But with Stoic philosophy, we can kind of understand these things a little bit better, and we can react accordingly. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this daily Stoic, is to kind of get rid of some of the misunderstandings with Stoic philosophy, or just being a Stoic in general. For the most part, people just feel like it's being emotionally non-existent, or being robotic, or not having any emotions. When in reality, it's trying to control negative and sometimes positive emotions to the point where we don't do anything foolish, or we don't do anything unlogical. So we could still be happy, we could still be sad, we could do all these kind of things, but don't be so happy that you don't notice that there's a big pothole open that you fall to your death, or don't be so mad that you beat somebody to death. Don't be so sad that you can't do anything to help anybody. So that's something to keep in mind. But I think that's it for now. This is going to be a little bit longer than some of the other videos. I'm trying to keep it around 5 minutes. But yeah, if you could, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get back into YouTube, and let's hope that it'll be a lot of fun, and I hope everybody